Hello and welcome everyone, Lahart here with part 127 of the Prussia Let's Play for Napoleon Total War with Darthmod. We continue where we left things off last time. Thank you once again for your comments, advice, tactics and suggestions. They're all greatly appreciated, do keep them coming. So picking things up where we left them last time, where we smashed on in and took Paris from both French Rebel and French Empire alike with von Blücher and company. Paris is now firmly under Prussian control. So originally for this episode, part 127, I was planning on smashing on into Reims, having a big old clash, and seeing off the French Empire once and for all. However, quite a few of you have asked me in the comment section of the previous episode, 126, whether I would delay that in favour of seeking out Napoleon, who is currently here, and trying to have a battle with him, at least one last attempt to fight Napoleon before the French Empire crumbles into dust. Because I don't actually think we've come up against him at all in this campaign, so it would be the last attempt and the only attempt to battle it out with Napoleon. And from the looks of things, he's got a pretty decent army, 2 units of Young Guard in there from what we can see, Grenadiers of the Line, some 6 and 8-pounder foot artillery. There is a militia unit in there too. So I'm going to give ourselves one end turn process to see if we can get closer to Napoleon to strike him. If we can't, then we'll have to just push ahead with our plan to attack Reims this episode. However, if we get the opportunity to fight and battle it out with Napoleon for the first and only time in this campaign, we shall take it, and then we'll take out Reims next episode, which will see the end of the French Empire. It means I'll probably extend next episode to take out not only the French Empire, but also all the other nations on the map. So expect part 128 to be a fairly long one, if we end up battling it out with Napoleon this episode. So I'm not going to do too much movement with all of these guys. They're all kind of got their own tasks and what have you, and it's a bit redundant constantly giving loads of them orders. I'm going to stay here because I don't want to push too far towards Napoleon. I'm kind of hoping he'll move either this way and then we can maybe bring some of these forces down to clash with him, or he'll move further south or into the forest perhaps. So let's disband both of these cavalry units individually. I'm trying to group them. Let's get rid of them and then move up these armies, because if he is going to stay where he is, then we can push on in from here, and maybe he might stay where he is because he won't see these guys coming because they'll be in ambush stance, although you guys need another unit of cavalry. Have that one. Oh yeah, we should send von Clausewitz in there. He'd love to have a battle with Napoleon if possible. Go, go, go. Should be fully replenished by next turn. The others, though, I think we can leave where they are. That's fine. Let's bring this spy over this way so we can keep an eye on Napoleon. You guys, if the French, if we're going to give it an end turn, the French are probably going to start moving towards other territories. So let's just shore up our defences on as many bridges as possible. So we'll bring you guys up to sit on this bridge. You guys to there. You guys go there. Move this lot over to here. So it's now all part of our territory. You guys are on that bridge, so that is fine. If we are thinking about... we should probably start thinking about taking out other minor factions. We're going to need armies over there. To be fair, I don't really need to put up another army to deal with them. We can just sail on some of our other troops to them. Random infantry unit just left there. I mean, we could throw a force together over here to go and deal with them. We absolutely must. But we got plenty of troops we can throw in from all sorts of places. So maybe we should just... oh, we've got some ironclads all getting ready to go. We will need some ships to send them there. More ironclads. Indian men there. We're still waiting with these guys, aren't we? Yeah, I was gonna move on in. I'm gonna go hit, see if we can draw them to us. I'll make this one of my final pushes. That's fine. No rush to take out Sicily unless they come to us. Tell those to upgrade. You guys are fine and happy though. Oh yeah, hang on. Grab all of you guys out. Jump on in there. Are you guys happy with the militia? You are. Which frees you guys up to move on down here if we needed you. We won't. We don't. Any other armies that are left around here that don't already have move orders, I'm just going to leave them because, yeah, we've done all the rest of the conquering. Although, actually, we could bring a couple of armies to go deal with Switzerland, actually. Just get them ready. I mean, we shouldn't need all of these armies over here with what we've got. Shouldn't do, but... Oh, we can go through here to Switzerland. Even better. We are at peace with them. Yeah, it requires me to declare war on them. I don't want to declare war on them this turn. We'll save that for next episode. Or the one after that. So let's just gather enough armies to smash on in to Switzerland with little to no resistance. There's enough armies around here we can pull on back if need be. But let's just throw one or two more that way. Lovely stuff. Right, they're already there. Need any more defense over this way? You guys, we should pop you on the bridges. There is another one over there, but if I go across there, we might pull all those guys in from Reims. So let's not do that just yet. Set you guys back up with cannon. So, yeah, you guys just all support one another here. That's fine. There's a little French Navy in here. They're going to go in here. Oh, we can use those guys for stuff. Oh, yes, more Indian men. We're trying to decide where to send you guys. You guys are going in here. Because we'd overbuilt on Indian men. So, where can we send you? Ivory is still top dog. So we want to distribute you along our ivory trade. Ivory there, tea there, ivory there. So bring you guys down here. That one's already full. That one's already full. What's this one? This is spices. How much are spices worth? Oh, 27. In fact, then that's where we'll send you. That looks like the ticket. Let's just go make sure it's still free. No one's on it. Good. In fact, I'm going to protect it by popping this fleet on there for now. Rest of them are over here. That's all good. Right. I mean, there's probably more place to build things, but let's just end the turn and see what happens. Right, yeah. I'm going to... When it switches over to France, I'm going to press spacebar again to slow things down because I want to make sure we see where Napoleon goes. I'll press it now because I think it's about to switch over to France. I don't want to miss him moving off somewhere. He dives into a forest. Oh, I could be spending the whole of this episode just hunting for Napoleon. In fact, that's probably what the title of this video will be, if that's what we're doing, clashing with him. The Hunt for Napoleon. Come on, France. It's your turn. Taketh thy turn. Oh, there we go. He's gone south. Just saw it, and that wasn't slow. But we've already missed him. Well, just about caught him out the corner of my eye. I see the Napoleon. If it goes back to that section, I'll circle it with my clock. Down here. Down here. In the forest. Hopefully they're not going to press the attack on Paris. Or anywhere else at the moment. I'm kind of hoping they'll just try and consolidate or just push into or toward my territory with their other armies. That's fine. It might even spread a few of them out from Reims. Committed to that being our final battle with the French. Hunt for Napoleon is just a nice choice distraction. I think actually, it'd probably actually be interesting if in the history of Prussia perhaps von Blücher was ready to push toward Reims with the rest of his forces. However, a message from the king himself perhaps ordered an attack on Napoleon just to the north of Marseille to shatter the already broken French morale into oblivion, to make the capture of Reims all that more easier for the troops advancing there. But also, if perhaps... Oh, they are moving on in here. That is an order resolve, though. But is that... Are they experimental? They are, damn. But also, so that potentially there could be the capture of Napoleon himself. Oh, they're sending all their forces from Reims. Well, I think we know where the final battle for Reims is going to be. It's going to be in the north. With von Blucher moving potentially to lead the clump around there into battle. Love it. French rebels still going. They're like, yeah, we're still alive. We're still a thing. We're still relevant. Help. Right. We've got to hunt Napoleon. We'll find him in the forests. First off, we've got to clear those guys away. Who will be my sacrificial army? Oh, I won't send a full army. We'll send a little force to go and sniff him out. But these guys are already broken. Send you in. They're going to withdraw. A wise choice. Send the cavalry. Oh, this is going to get intercepted by that one. Okay, order resolve that. To clear that force further back. I think Napoleon's still in here. There he is. Alongside Louis Nicolas Davot. Okay. Okay, so that is Napoleon's army. A lot of cannon, cavalry, including the heavy cavalry reserve. I mean, the rest of his force, besides the 2 units of Young Guard, which are his elite group. So we can see he is just there. We're going to have to order resolve. They lose 544. So we will move in on Napoleon there with our forces. Seeing as he's got a lot of artillery, we need to find an army that has plenty of horse artillery, although you guys can come on in too. Have some fun. Who's got plenty of horse artillery that's still in good shape? Not like I'm not spoilt for choice or anything here. Although finding the one army... Aha! Yeah, you'll do. Although, ooh, could you do it? You got the experimental howitzers and all the life grenadiers. Oh, I bet you won't reach. Send you there. Can't quite strike Napoleon. In fact, this one can't even reach there. Can any of them? Yet is the question. Oh, you guys can. What about that first force I found that had horse artillery? Yeah, this one can. Right. Oh, just about, I think. Let's do it. These guys are reserved because he had another army coming in as well. We might actually bring a few more in. Oh, he's got tiny, tiny group of militia coming in. That's fine. These two armies together. Happy, happy days. Horse artillery to do the initial crack with. Good. That's what we want to see. Alright, we'll save in case of the crash. This is our clash with Napoleon. The hunt is over. We've spotted his observation balloon. In we go. Time to capture an emperor. Battle of Provence, 1811. French Emperor Napoleon fell and was captured, wounded by the Prussian forces. At least that's what the papers will say on the morrow. But first, we fight for the glory of Prussia. Now, thinking about it, I'm pretty sure that most, if not all, of Napoleon's artillery have longer range than my own horse artillery. So I can't really afford to sort of deploy further back and hope they'll come to me. We're going to have to probably push forward to them and actually try and snipe out their artillery and then draw them in to us. So I'm going to deploy my artillery as close to this blue line as possible and hope that the French have deployed within range, that we can smash their artillery as soon as possible. If we're not in range, I'll have to move up very, very quickly. In fact, let me just grab 2 infantry here. Give them the proper spacing. two in between. If we do move up with the artillery, I might move up with the infantry as well, though, to give the enemy artillery something to fire at rather than my own cannon. Sorry, sacrificial Prussian infantry units, but you're serving your country well. Deploy slightly further back with them, that's annoying. If they do happen to come towards us, we will want defences, so that's where we'll have them. I'm just going to pull you guys a smidge back so you're in line with the artillery because it's bugging me. And not in line. Good. Then we want two more either side. The other cannons. Hoping that by spacing out my cannons as well, they won't be able to just bombarded through the front here. Then we want another artillery unit. Please let me be in range. Right. We need two more units. Just a smidge to the left. There we go. Going for stakes because AI seems to have a habit of just throwing everything forward. Cavalry out on the left to start with. Then we need the final piece of artillery. Where is it? Not that one. It's that one. Right into the forest. Yeah, you fire through there. What could possibly block you? And then we want two more units. Just in case we do manage to snipe out all their artillery, we should probably actually form these guys up to some fences in front. Stop any direct cavalry charges. I don't know if that's going to stop canister going through or not. Actually might stop you. If I need to move them forward, it'll stop them. Ah, damn. Okay, let's have it as a side blocker. Is that much use? No, it's not really. Okay, scrap that plan. Just have you back in line, please. Scrap that plan. We've only got one unit to act as reserve this time. Have that on the... I'm imagining their reinforcements are going to come in from sort of the right. So let's have a reserve unit over here. Then we've got these skirmishers. Actually, we could use the skirmishers to cover our deployment, couldn't we? If we have to move up with the artillery. Keep the general back for now. That's looking good. Right. Please say they're in range. Ooh, actually, yes, they are. Definitely, by the looks of things. Good. Yes, 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 yes. You're not, though. You're too far out. That one says it's in. Oh, I can hit that unit over there. Okay, well, volley! Blast them! Right, so we've got them hit. Lads, we've got them hit. So let's have you guys out in front. Wunderbar! Just keep firing, just keep firing. So I should check their ranges before we start deploy. That is fine. Looks like they're coming toward us a bit, though. Weaken their artillery. Please blast them into oblivion. Go, horse artillery, go. Right, their infantry's definitely moving forward, which is a good sign. Guys, deploy stakes. Actually, no. Sorry. Go. I need you out of the range of these guys, basically. Or near abouts that. So about there would be lovely. See Napoleon's observation balloon off in the distance. And there he is himself. Old Boney. Coming to kill or capture you, sir. Or potentially wound. In fact, as much as I want to kill him, I can't. One of the rules of the game, I believe. Can't kill the historical generals. Or maybe you can kill them after wounding them once? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure you end up wounding them first. Well, he shall be wounded or captured. Either way, it will strike fear in the hearts of every other remaining Frenchman, and hopefully lead to many of them surrendering under Prussian boot. Oh, that artillery piece on the left flank has been smashed. And that is forcing them to move forward, which is good. That one's down as well. Lovely work. That one's completely out. So onto that cannon now, if you please. Lovely stuff. The screams of their cavalry charging forward. In fact, speaking of cav, let's hide mine in the trees. Blast the French into oblivion. Where is that? Oh, there's the young guard in the center. Yes, keeping up morale. Do believe it's this unit that can't target cannons, so we'll have them instead target the dragoons. How are we doing in terms of taking out their cannon? They're down to 3 out of 5. These guys are 1 of 5. Can't see the rest through all the smoke. They're out of 0. You guys target the howitzer. You guys are targeting the dragoons. You guys, yeah, are on that one, 1 out of 5. And you guys are on this one, 2 out of 5. Lovely, they'll soon have to march toward us. Well, French forces begin to march towards us. We've got the French mariners. Foot guard, troop. Will be the truest test Prussian arms in the entirety of the campaign. Napoleon's finest. At least all those he can still muster toward him will face Prussian steel. How goes their artillery? 2 out of 5, 1 out of 5, 3 out of 5. Still where it was a minute ago. That is fine. Oh, they're off theirs now. There we go. Surprised they just let me shell that cavalry, but AI's still wiggling its forces into position. Only then shall it advance. Although it may not advance at all while it still thinks it's got artillery. It's just lost that one there. So, pretty sure only one remaining is the howitzer. Trip speed a little bit longer. Once that howitzer goes to 0, they will have no choice but to march into the welcoming Prussian embrace of death. It's actually rather cuddly. They're advancing. Soon turn the cannons to other targets. Send my cavalry in to take out the howitzer, perhaps. Commit my cavalry early, so in fact I'm going to bring the cavalry up here now. All of you off fire at will. All of you back on fire at will. Do what you want. If you want to try and shoot Napoleon, you can. All of them can, in fact. Go on, give them a single volley. Some of them firing that way, so they're not listening. It's probably because they're all grouped up. Can't give him a darn good shelling. That's one strike. Oh, that's two. 3 swings and misses nearly. Oh, that's a hit. The rest at this point are misses. I might get one more volley. Can I send you guys in, take out the howitzer? Yes, I can, and that's exactly where I'm sending you. Let the artillery have one more blast, then I think I need to target infantry. Oh! Ho, ho, ho! That was big. That was big. Still not enough to clip out Napoleon in the center. Oh! Fire at will. All of you turn to canister. Napoleon's down to 14. We just set off the blast there. Oh, and another one. Napoleon's reinforcements arrive, but all too late. Slam into the cavalry guys. Oh, that's right over my sharpshooters. Silesian Schutzen, pull back. About to be attacked, so just pull back completely. Prepare to barrage! Ooh, that's straight through the artillery.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Oh, but they shattered. And the artillery's still standing. Nice. Charging the line here against artillery. Try and pull them back where possible. There stands Napoleon, still in the fight. 3 out of 47. Who will kill Napoleon? Who will wound Napoleon? Just him and one other man at this point. If my sharpshooters can't fire a shot off. Take him out. Here we go. Firing shots.
Our men are running for them.
they've really blown apart my centre. Bring the cavalry in to help. Clear away these chaps first. And we'll reform as the reinforcements make their way in. Well, Napoleon's pulling back. Reform the rest of his forces. Return with more men. Go. Napoleon's army itself is broken. Definitely advance on this flank with the way they're coming in. Have the other cannon moved up here to fire across as they enter the field. To hold them here. You guys turn back round and fire that way. Left flank still secure. Get some reinforcements soon. In fact, I'm pretty sure the first reinforcements will be more cavalry. So let's send this cavalry away. And my light infantry. They've done well, but let's pull them back. Send you guys home as well. Anyone that's taken a heavy pounding. Pop you guys in this section now. Rather in the new deployment that we're going to have, which is going to be there with artillery in the woods and the right flank protected by this unit to start with. Don't need another general. Away you go. You guys, I will advance with you a smidge. I know we're losing the stakes, but that's fine. Centre does need a massive amount of reinforcement. Fine, we can have those two units cover that section. Last of Napoleon's young guard. Where's he gone? Yeah, all the way back to here. See the new troops in. He lets them trickle on in. He will regret it. Good, we've got more cavalry coming in. 3 units of them. Leave it's more artillery after that, which I think we're still good with what we've got deployed. I'll probably send the artillery home. Oh, we've got experimental howitzers, haven't we? What I really need right now is more infantry, but if we throw my cavalry into the mix, we've got nothing in the centre here. So in fact, okay, what we're going to have to do, we're going to have the other cannon here. Right, yeah, you two are then going to have to form up in the middle. My new middle group. We don't need those cannons. They can go. The experimentals, though. Means you can form up in between the two cannons there. Good. Hopefully that means, yeah, infantry's coming in, which is what we want more of right now. All to round shot, lads. All to round shot. And limber. Artillery is right out over here. Oh, horse artillery's moved forward. Okay, yeah. So, we need some shots on it. Pronto. If you do, please. It's round 2 of the battle. Let's get all the cavalry to go through that gap there. Okay, so we've got... Oh, and we've got the first of the life grenadiers coming in. Unless I had any of them. Why is there also more artillery? I asked for no more. What I'm thinking is a straight up reserve force to go into the middle with. Should anything break through. Oh, they're still withdrawing. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Set them to quick climb. How are we doing taking out that artillery? Let's pull back now. And it's firing at my flank. Okay. I'm gonna say, why is it able to hit me and I'm not able to hit them? Pull it back. Force them to us, otherwise I've got to send all my cavalry up. I mean, that's basically what I'm preparing to do anyway. You guys just walk forward. There's no rush. Run them all up there, put some pressure on the French flank. They've limbered back up because they can no longer hit us, so they are going to have to move forward, and hopefully they'll move too far forward. Although if they move through that stake, will that take out their own troops? I swear that's happened to my own ones before. Apparently not for the French, they can just phase through. Or was it a trench? Maybe it wasn't a stake. Who knows? Magic, I tell you. Those two units can bombard. Second army is in. Let's take a look at particularly what they had. Looks like quite a lot of militia. French mariners, fusiliers of the line, Portuguese legion, fusiliers of the line, militia. Alright, they shouldn't stand too well. Chasseurs de cheval moving in. We could try and slam on in with my cavalry. In fact, we have the cavalry superiority, so I'm going to deploy my cavalry back here and harass them. Try and take out Napoleon, perhaps, with a full-on cavalry charge. Looks like they're not bothered that I'm firing away at their artillery here. 2 out of 5. Nice. Bring them in range to strike at their units back here. They do have another unit of chasseurs. Cheval will probably need all of my cavalry in order to do that. General Staff is just blindly charging forward. Try and take him out. You guys are nearly in range to well, nearly in position rather to unlimber. Shred him as we shredded Napoleon. Charging on through. He's a ballsy one, I'll give him that. There we go. He's gone. Volley! Canister shot ready. And fire! If the quicklime hasn't killed them all. They lost their artillery yet? That's a howitzer back there. Still 2 out of 5. Unlimber. Do as you wish. Napoleon still moving about the battlefield. Who will kill him? Ooh, I've been wrecked over here with the cavalry. My bad. That's what the howitzers formed up to do. Rip cavalry. All of you charge in, take it out. That is now your sole order. And take out the rest of that. Can. All of you, canister shot, fire at will. All the bearing on down. Peel off. You'll get through and you'll take out that unit. You guys barrel on in and keep these guys busy. At the back. Boom. Now where is Napoleon? He's still over here. Maybe fitting if we cover him in quicklime. Ah, yes, our flanks are exposed over there. I forgot that.
Our men are running, sir.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Way, Napoleon is wounded with quicklime. Prussian justice. Oh, hello. You saucy flankers, you. Lovely stuff. shattered, are they? Good. Come over here to help these guys out on the flanks. Give them a volley. Second rank. Fire. Third rank. Up. Stand your ground, men of Prussia. Attack! Charge! Forward! Free charge to disrupt them, to give these guys a chance to reform and reload. Meanwhile, Russian Life Grenadiers move in from the flank. Let reform a new 3-line formation. Pull the cavalry back. Fire! Give them a volley. Very nice. Restore control to the flank. We're doing on this flank. Holding. Well. Still engaged in the centre. Ooh. Send in the foot guard.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Chaps are out of ammo. Pull them back. Send these boys in. Counter charge. Surprised their cavalry's not moved further forward, actually. The last charge. Those guys are broken. Form up as I originally intended to have you. Oh, good God, that's not good. Right on my own troops. Not on my own troops there, Governor. What's left of them? Get back through my line.
unit has used all its ammunition, sir.
They are now broken. Just cavalry and some infantry that remain.
Our men are running, sir.
They're going to break, or are they going to hold? And out, they're just slowly but surely marching themselves all together. Have you guys over here and try and march toward them, although that's one of them just broken. Although it's thought about it's coming back. No, they've gone. Napoleon is defeated. Huzzah! For Prussia. Lost 3,511. They lost 7,763. Right, well, there is one more battle to fight. Now that Napoleon is wounded. That is for Reims, although it's not going to be at Reims. Well, you guys can decide after that battle, to be honest. Do you want to see one more big old French clash? In which case, well, Von Blucher's not really strong enough. We can grab this arm. We can always pop Von Blucher into it and march against these three. It'll probably draw in 4, maybe 5 stacks. Have a big old battle with them. It is mainly all militia, although that first force looks semi-reasonable. Or do we just move on in behind them with this clump and auto-resolve our way through to Reims, take them out, and then spend the rest of next episode 128 wiping out the other factions that remain? I mean, either way, I'm planning on making part 128 the final episode, next episode, as we'll move in on multiple fronts. Was thinking about fighting that one, having some final quicklime action going on. So, yeah, I guess we'll just see. Either some quicklime fun there, or do you want to see another big old clash with French armies? But it would probably be more of the same that we've just seen. So, probably don't really need it. But yeah, you guys, if you want to see one more clash with the French, let me know in the comment section. If not, also let me know and we'll just power on into Reims next episode and then strike down all those minor nations. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride and join the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors: Games Planet, Overclockers UK, QT, and MSI. Till the next one, ciao for now.